What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. And today I want to talk about a couple of shows that need to happen. The first show, when I'm watching an NFL game, when they cut back to the studio, I want Ben Shapiro on there talking ball. Now you might think, why would you want him on there talking ball? Because it makes no sense. Can you imagine if they cut back at halftime to the studio and Ben Shapiro's just there talking about, I really liked what I saw out of the Detroit Lions this first half. I mean, the way that they're getting all their weapons involved, tight end plays good. They're being really dynamic with both their running backs. And we got to give the GM a tip of the cap. I mean, what he's done in the draft the past couple of years has been absolutely spectacular. And I honestly think they're going to go in to win this game. They're only down by 3.5. Keep that in mind. They get the ball to start the second half, and then after that, I think they're going to end up covering the game at -3.5. How beautiful would that be? And no one's expecting it. They just cut there, and he's just there talking ball. No one would expect it, and I think that would just be, I think it'd be beautiful. I think that's listen, with everything about politics, if it doesn't matter. If they cut and all of a sudden he's just like a great ball knower, there's a tip of the cap kind of just implied there. You know what I mean? If someone, doesn't matter if you like him or not, if they know ball, they know ball. And if they just cut to him, do I think he knows ball? Absolutely not. That's why it'd be funny. I can just imagine him just on the show just being super awkward, just hitting his pencil against or pen against the counter, against the table, and then just chime in. Mahomes, I kind of like what Collinsworth was saying about Mahomes. I think he honestly is the best quarterback in the league. I think Josh Allen's right on his tail, but I mean, the way that with all the receiver injuries going down, I really think that he's going to, we see this first half getting everyone involved. I think it's going to continue that. Noah Gray really stepping up into the role. Taylor Swift, I'm not a big fan of personally. Politics aside, Travis Kelce, I think that she's the reason he's having kind of an off year. That would be awesome, guys. That would be beautiful. That would be awesome. And that's what we need. We need that. And then also, I want, during an NBA game, I want to cut to the studio and just Oprah's there just talking ball. I mean, that would be awesome. If they just cut to the studio and Oprah's just there talking about, I don't have a Oprah impression, unfortunately, but it would be awesome if they just cut back to the TNT crew and Shaq's just let's kick it to Oprah. What do you think about that first half? And she's just talking about ball. She's talking about, I think they need to drop back into a 2-3 zone. I like what they're doing with the man. I think they need to get so-and-so. I think they need to get Steph more open looks. Clay's a little bit raggedy out there. I think they need to get some more subs in. I really like what Coach Popovich is doing. That would be awesome. That too. Just both of those scenarios I think need to happen because you don't expect it. If they just cut to Oprah... If Chuck's like, Oprah, why don't you tell me what you saw in that first half, not knowing Oprah's on set, that would take the world by storm. Even if they just prepped her, hey, say these lines, and then just cut right back to Shaq, that kind of ball movement, that's what the studios need, that's what the shows need. Just they seem to have people come in that know nothing about ball, and they just give them a little prep, and then they're on, and no one's expecting it. That's what this country needs right now, guys. With the election coming up, they seem to have Oprah talking basketball and Ben Shapiro talking football. Just because, listen, doesn't matter what you think about them, politics aside, if they come on talking ball, it would be hilarious. It would be so funny. Especially just Ben Shapiro, just rambling with that voice he has, just going so quick, talking about different coverages and what Andy Reid was thinking on that 4th and 1 on their own 32-yard line. That would be awesome. That would be great. And it needs to happen. Listen, these shows should do that to get views. Those clips would go so viral, and it would be so funny. But when they cut to it at halftime, you shouldn't even show them. It should just be the main person be like, Ben, what'd you think about that first half? And everyone's like, who's Ben? They cut to Ben Shapiro, and he starts rambling. That would be awesome. That'd be hilarious. I'll take 5% on whatever you guys make from this going viral, because it will go viral. It will go viral. But that's Nonsense at 9, guys. I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. Why don't you like? Why don't you sub? I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central Time. Like, sub. Peace.